Frank, I'm intrigued to get your view on this focus point. Craig brought up PSG, and maybe that's affected them over the years in the Champions League. Mentally, how easy is it for a player to get back to 100% focus when it's like the Champions League on the line?
Well, it's a challenge. It's a goal. You try to think that okay, we lost the league, but we can catch something. But it's the most competitive competition that you're going to face, and we know that many clubs want to win it every year, and only one's going to do, and it's very, very hard. And when you start doubting about your skills, the way you should play, Craig was saying about Sergio Aguero giving a bad pass, where normally they all give very good passes, you maybe lose something that you're going to pay cash after against bigger clubs. But I have to say that this comment is for me a right comment, where you say, yeah, it's true that if last year City won very easily the Championship, the Premier League, and if Liverpool wins the Premier League, it's a problem for the FA. Because why we love the Premier League is because 4 or 5 teams can fight to win it, where in France, clearly Paris Saint-Germain is going to win every year, where it seems to be in Italy, Juventus winning all the time, Bayern Munich winning 9 times out of 10, where it's boring. It's you have maybe Real Madrid and Barcelona fighting with Atletico Madrid, but the Premier League is the most interesting league because many clubs can win, and it's not the case for the past 2 years. So it's a problem to be solved. Not by Scudamore because he's not there, but it's a concern. So, yeah, I can agree with what he said.
I mean, Leicester won it, Chelsea won it, City a couple of times, and then Liverpool are going to win it this year. Arsenal are out the hunt, as we know, at the moment, and Tottenham have floated around a few times. But I think the bigger issue, one of the bigger issues for me, and you don't want to see a team winning a league like this, was when the English teams were getting tanked in Europe for a period. I think that was almost more embarrassing for the brand than this scenario. But, you know, I don't know why he's irked about it, but I think it's, well, why are you not talking about Liverpool in the same terms you talked about us? Well, one, the chief executive's not there, so he's not going to be saying anything about this current Liverpool, and nobody else is probably going to come out and do it. I'll go back to the point. It was so embarrassing as a football match for quite a long period in that first half. That's why I don't think you can say, well, you can say they played badly. I mean, Tottenham couldn't get the ball. The bottom line here is we know they can't keep clean sheets. That will not go away. They're now going to have to mollycoddle and really wrap up the likes of Laporte and 1 or 2 others. And if they're even 10% doubt, they're not playing the league, because he needs him for the Champions League. And when they get teams, and they could do it to Real Madrid, they could do it to Liverpool, they could do it to any team. They could create chances for fun. But metaphorically speaking, they're going to have to get the foot in the throat of these teams when they're in that position, because they can't keep the door shut at the other end.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.